Rama Madana Mohan Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohan Gopala Govinda Rama Dana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Dana Mohana Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, namaste everybody. Welcome. Just before we start, I just want to offer respect to my teacher, Jagat Guru, Siddha Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa. So, this is part of the program where we've got mainly the main part of the program is the meditation, the chanting meditation that we do. In this part of the program, we'll spend, probably 20 or 30 minutes just speaking a little bit about yoga wisdom, spiritual insights, and the sort of like the foundational basis for the meditation that we do. So it can all be summarized, the whole of yoga wisdom actually, and any kind of spiritual insights that anybody is interested in can be summarized like really quickly, which I'll do in the next 5 or 10 minutes, and then I want to leave a little bit of time, in case if anybody's got a question, you want to something explained a little bit more deeply, we can do that. But initially, the whole foundation for this meditation that we do, it's very, very simple and easy to understand. So there's 3 elements to it. For the first element, of course, which I'm pretty sure most of us here would appreciate, is that in terms of who we are, you know, this is one of the you know, first insights that we'd want to have, so to speak, is who am I? Who are we? What is my nature? What's my identity? And you know, in the yoga text, the Bhagavad Gita, it's the answer's given very short and sweet, very concisely. We're a spiritual spark, if you like, a little spark of spiritual light, and that is who we really are. We're a spiritual being, and by a spiritual person, if you like, distinct from our physical body, you know, which is the understanding that most, you know, so many people have in this world. You know, we look in the mirror and we think, oh yeah, that's me. This physical form, that's me. Well, no, that's your body. You are the possessor of your body. Just like, you know, some of us have cars. You go outside and you jump in your car and you drive around. So similarly, we get inserted into this body right at the beginning, at the point of conception, actually, and we drive around in this body for a certain number of years. So that's who we really are. We're an eternal spiritual, as some of the, you know, if you're here for the meditation earlier, there was some texts that were read from the Bhagavad Gita explaining this. So we don't need to go into that too much, I don't think. You know, it's almost common knowledge for anybody who's interested in yoga wisdom. You know, we have this understanding. You are not your material body. You are a spiritual soul, a spiritual person. And by that, just one last point in that regard, it's not like sometimes people, you know, have asked the question, well, what's the difference between the soul and the spirit? You know, I'm a spirit, what's the difference between the soul? Actually, the term given in texts like the Bhagavad Gita is the spirit soul or the spiritual soul. They both go together. The word spirit indicates a particular type of energy, totally distinct from material energy, and the soul, of course, refers to personal characteristics, like what makes a person. What's a person? Person means someone who's conscious, who's aware, who has will, desire. So this is all very straightforward and easy to understand. The next point is concerning our identity, is that we're not just how shall we say, self-manifested and just floating around on our own. We've just come out of nowhere. Where has the soul come from? That's the big question, right? We all know we exist. What's the source of our existence? Even the big material scientists, everybody's looking, what's the cause? What's the source? So that's why in the Bhagavad Gita, pardon me, it's always the term is given. Sometimes the word God is used, but not. That's a more recent way to put it. Usually, it's put in terms of the cause, the original cause, or the original source, the cause of all causes. So we've all come from an original source, an original cause. And knowing this, all spiritual insights or all endeavours for spiritual insight should be directed in this way to get to the heart of things. Where have we come from? What's our relationship with the original cause? So this is you know, pretty simple to understand. And of course, from there, it naturally follows that if we understand these two things, even in principle, even as a general idea, yes, okay, I get it, I'm spiritual. In essence, yes, there's a ritual. Very simple, very easy. So from there, it naturally follows that we'll be trying to understand our relationship to this original cause from which we've all come. What's the nature of the relationship? And the The relationship is one, it's an intimate, eternal relationship. Try and understand again. The body we have is temporary, but our spiritual essence, our spiritual being, that's not temporary. That's eternal. It has no beginning and no end. And so that's the nature of our relationship with the Supreme, the original cause. It's an eternal relationship. And the whole of spiritual endeavour, any genuine spiritual endeavour will be focused in that way, will be focusing on these two points of understanding, and it'll be helping people achieve, or not establish a relationship, but re-establish a relationship, an eternal relationship which has been forgotten. So part of our nature is that we have freedom, right? Right at this very moment. You know, think of it. Each one of us has got the freedom to, you know, go like that to me. Screw you, mate. We're not buying it. And out you go. So this freedom is there. And it's wonderful, you know, isn't it far out? In other words, we have the freedom to that's why we're here, actually, because of our freedom. At some point, we have actually gone like that to the original cause, to God. We have basically, to one degree or another, and maybe not as harshly as that, but we've wandered away, let's put it that way. And anybody can see this. You in your dealings with people in the world, we know some people are just absolutely not interested in any way. What you say the word spiritual and they're gone. Sorry, what? And others may be a little curious, and there's degrees of curiosity. Someone's more curious, someone's less curious. So that's the world we live in. And so sometimes in our programs we try to be a little, we won't even say the word spiritual, you know, like how can we, you know, don't want to frighten people away. In other words, we try to, in my life anyway, I try to, you know, put things in a gentle way, if I can, to not just... It's kind of like, you ever pick up a rock, if you have a garden, and you overturn a rock and you see all the little creatures scurrying everywhere because they can't handle the light? So sometimes when we get introduced to spiritual ideas, it can be a bit like that. It's like, run away. And I know this from personal experience, because I remember once very early on when I got first introduced to some of these this information, this yoga knowledge, I was sort of blown away by it, and in one sense, and in another sense I was freaked out because it was just too much. You get what I'm talking about? It's sort of like, wow, this is so amazingly wonderful, but I can't handle it. It's just too much. And I remember I was in a talk just like that, just like this. I really loved it, but I actually went for the door halfway through the talk because it was just too much. So, anyway, we're all individuals. We all, receive this or react to it in different ways. So, sometimes I try and be not so, not to reveal too many things at once. But then again, sometimes I go, no, I'm going to unload and give out this information freely, and let, if someone likes it, good. If someone doesn't like it, well, it's okay too, there's great value in hearing it anyway, even if on first hearing somebody's thinking, I don't think I like this, but actually sometimes the mere fact that of spiritual knowledge being put out there, it'll have a lasting effect, even if on first hearing, you might be a little bit skeptical or not fully appreciating. So it's not necessary for people to agree and go, yes, I agree with everything you're saying. No, all we ask is that try and hear with an open mind and try to consider it. That's all. That's all we need to do. Just have some consideration for yoga wisdom. So the meditation basically is the process by which we can tune into this eternal relationship with the Supreme or with God. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. And this all these mantras that we're focusing on, different mantras, all we call them by different. It's known by a different terminology. Sometimes it's called yoga sound, transcendental sound, spiritual sound, or to put it even more concisely, these are names of the Supreme or names of God, and there's many different names that people can focus on, and here. We mainly focus on, in my life at least, I mainly focus on the Hare Krishna mantra because that's the tradition that I've received through that disciplic line that I'm representing. This is the main name of the Supreme that I've focused on. So the important thing to appreciate here is not, one shouldn't take this to mean that, you have to join a particular, club or group of people or so on. No, each one of us will receive information and you apply it in your own individual life. So I wanted to read something from the Bhagavad Gita, which explains a little bit about this. It makes a distinction because as soon as we talk about God and, hooking up with God, people immediately think religion. And I just want to read a quote from the Bhagavad Gita. Actually, it's not from the Bhagavad Gita itself. It's from the introduction to the Bhagavad Gita that was a particular translation called the Bhagavad Gita as it is, and this was the translation that was done by the teacher of my teacher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. So, find my correct glasses, and I'll see if I can. We've got enough light. I think I need bigger writing or more powerful glasses. I think I can get it. The English word religion is a little different from Sanatan Dharma. So Sanatan Dharma is a Sanskrit term which refers to the natural function of the living entity. I'll start again. The English word religion is a little different from Sanatan Dharma. Religion conveys the idea of faith, and faith may change. One may have faith in a particular process, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, and so on. And he may change this faith and adopt another. But Sanatan Dharma refers to that activity which cannot be changed. For instance, liquidity cannot be taken from water, nor can heat be taken from fire. Similarly, the eternal function of the eternal living entity cannot be taken from the living entity. Sanatana Dharma is eternally integral with the living entity. So when we speak of Sanatana Dharma, therefore, we must take it for granted that it has neither beginning nor end. That which has neither end nor beginning must not be sectarian, for it cannot be limited by any boundaries. Yet those belonging to some sectarian faith will wrongly consider that Sanatana Dharma is also sectarian. But if we go deeply into the matter and consider it in light of modern science, it is possible for us to see that Sanatana Dharma is the business of all the people of the world, nay, of all living entities of the universe. So, is that okay? So the idea is that, you know, somebody can become a Christian. You hear that often. Oh, I'm going to become a Christian. Or I'm going to become a Muslim. I'm going to become this or that. So we're saying no. Yes, you can do that in one sense, but what's much a superior or the better way to see the situation is that, no, we're all the same. We're all children of the Supreme, and therefore we all have this Sanatana Dharma, our natural function and a natural activity. What is natural for us is to be hooked up eternally. So that's yoga wisdom in a nutshell. And again, the chanting is the way by which this relationship can be revived. We call on the names of the Supreme. And that's also a very natural process too. When you want to reach out to someone and connect with them, you say, oh, hi, Peter. Oh, hi, Susie. Hi. You say their name. As soon as you say their name, you say anybody's name and they'll immediately, oh, that's nice. Isn't it? They've got enough respect that they're going to say my name, not just, hey, you, or whatever. Although people say, hey, you, in a very affectionate way these days. But you know what I'm saying, that you call it. So that's the natural method of reconnecting with the Supreme that is we've been given. It's a whole nother story. I won't go into it now, but it's a whole nother story of how this chanting process is a way to approach the Supreme and attain all these spiritual insights very, very easily. So I'll leave it at that, and you know, if anybody's got a question about any of this, we'll try to answer before we have dinner. We've got a few minutes. All good? Okay. So yes, it's in one sense there's nothing to ask. It's like, okay, yeah, that's simple enough. We're on the. It's like, you know, sometimes the yoga mantra or the transcendental sound vibration, especially when people are chanting together, it's like it's considered to be like a road or a river, and if you take a few steps on that road, or jump into the river, the current will take you to the spiritual destination very, very easily. This is a great gift that is available to us at this point in time. You know, you may know, some of you who may know a little bit about yoga wisdom through the Bhagavad Gita. It's described how there's different ages in history, and when basically they're describing the spiritual climate, so to speak, when people are more interested, the general population, you know, the majority of people are more interested in spiritual development, or sometimes less. And when people at large, or when the majority of people are interested in spiritual, very genuinely interested in, it's called the age of Satya Yuga. Then it goes through a cycle. Sometimes people, you know, then become less interested. We go to another age where there's less interest. And we're in the age right now where there's little interest. And it's called the age of Kali, the age of chaos, quarrel, and confusion. What do you think? Bit of chaos, quarrel, and confusion out there. And someone says, no, we're in the golden age. It's all wonderful. Yes, there is a type of golden age, but it's only there for people who tune into, who are actually interested in jumping into this river, that this spiritual river that can take us to our relationship with the Supreme. That, for those, yes, that's a type of golden age. But for those who don't want to jump into the river, it's chaos, quarrel, confusion. Like my spiritual master once said, it's only in the age of Kali that people want to argue about what yuga it is. They argue about, is it the golden? Is it? Argue about everything, as we all know. So, but it's also described in the yoga text that the one, although it's a very troublesome time to live in, the wonderful thing about this age is that the way to achieve self-realization, is really, really easy. You don't need to have any qualifications. You don't need to have any great austerities to your credit. You can just come off the street. I'm a total wipeout of a human being. Yes, that was me. And some of the other people who've taken up this process will similarly acknowledge. And all we had to do was just stick our foot in the water. Stick our foot in the water, or jump in the river like some people do, without, however you want to do it, slowly or quickly. And no matter what your past was, you know, if you get into this stream of chanting, all kind of good things will happen. Confusion will go. You'll be able to see more clearly. You'll be able to understand more, and the spiritual insights will come naturally. I'll leave you with one last quote before we finish off, and that is, it's a nice quote from Chaitanya, who introduced this chanting Kirtan in the 15th century. He said, "Pure love for the Supreme is eternally established within the hearts of the living entities. It's not something to be gained from another source. This pure love can be very easily awakened by hearing and chanting the names of the Supreme." For me, I always remember that, because it's a reminder that, you know, this is not an artificial, imposition. It's very natural. It's simply a reminder of who we actually are. We already are children of the Supreme. We've just forgotten. Pure love is already in the heart of the living entities. It just needs to be awakened, revived. So that's what all this meditation is all about, attempts to revive. So I'll leave it at that. Namaste. Thank you. And we'll just chant a little bit more until the dinner comes out. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so thank you everybody. So please enjoy the meal and we'll be back with some more chanting in a little bit.
So anyone who is new to Kirtan, just it's a call and response type of meditation, very easy to do, and just focus your mind and your heart on the sounds, on the transcendental sounds, and if your mind wanders, just gently bring it back. So the idea is just to focus on the sound. So I'll start off, and then you can respond. You can also listen to if you'd like to, but it's always nice to. If you feel inclined to respond, because it doesn't matter what our voices sound like, so. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol. Thank you, Haribol. I think we have Tilapma Das next.
Yep. Okay.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine. Namo Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gaura Karuna Swarupaya Radhe Krishna Prastayate. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhatta Vrinda. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhatta Vrinda. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, 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 Hari Bol. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana, Mohana. 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 Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. So, when we're chanting, sometimes people are thinking, oh, where does my mind go when I chant? So in the beginning, because you're just being introduced to it, because it's something new, then all you have to do is simply listen to the sound and let the sound wash over you, Kind of like you feel it inside your body when you're chanting yourself, and also the atmosphere outside your body is vibrating with the same sound. So you're in the middle there, it's inside and out, both. And you just rest on that. That's all that needs to be done. You don't try and visualize anything or see anything special or da-da-da-da. Ooh, what am I trying to do? No, just rest on the sound. The sound itself is all you need. At the end of the day, you're on your own. But if you want to reconnect again, or like Jiva was saying, that remembrance of love for the Supreme is always there within the heart of the living being. And so the chanting awakens that, so that after some time of chanting, more than a sound, there is form within the sound. That attracts the heart like nothing else. So in the beginning we just simply rest on the chanting and know that if I care to continue with this process, there will be results that manifest over time as I go on. We'll do a chant that we can all chant together. It's Madana Mohana Murari chant. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So no one's actually leading. Sometimes we do this. So we will follow. You guys can lead. It's a very easy chant. So we sing Madana Mohana Murari twice. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol 3 times. we'll do one more short one, and by our good friend Jiva Krishna Das to come up and take us out for the rest of the evening. Actually, one of my favorite verses that I like to share from Lord Chaitanya himself, Gauranga. Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself. He's Yuga avatar of Krishna. Described in the Vedic literatures, millions of years the Vedic literatures have been there. And Lord Chaitanya is right there as one of the rare avatars of the Lord who appears, not every Kali Yuga, but he does appear sometimes, and we got lucky because he appeared this Kali Yuga. And it's known because the astrological situation is just described in detail. All different symptoms are described in great detail, so everyone kind of knows when he's turning up. So Lord Chaitanya appeared, but when he left, he only left behind 8 verses that he personally wrote. But there are many recordings of what he spoke. He had other prayers as well. Right? One of my favorite ones was, he's talking to all of us, and he's saying, wake up, sleeping souls. So long have you been asleep in the lap of the witch called Maya. Maya means the illusory energy of this world that keeps us sucked into it, you know. He says, other than myself, you have no other real friend in this world. How's that? Because meaning that everyone else is temporary. You get a friend here, they're going to stop one day being your friend. They might pass away on you. They might have to leave the body. So you're left alone again, right? So he says, other than myself, you have no real friend, meaning permanent friend like that. He said you've been poisoned, basically, by the conditioning nature of this material world into thinking, your body and all that stuff. So, but he says, I've come to give you the medicine which will cure your sleeping poisonous effect. So where you're asleep and you're poisoned, you have the wrong view of everything, you're not clear. He said, I've come to give you the medicine that will cure you. And then he recited the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then he said nothing more on it, meaning that the medicine's there. What am I going to do? Am I going to take it or leave it? So our job here at this center, for example, is simply to try and encourage people to take it. We canvass on behalf of Krishna. Please take his names. Please chant his names. Krishna doesn't mean a god from India. Some people think like this, or a Hindu or something. No. Krishna, we should understand what these names mean a little bit. Krishna means that one, and there's only one, who is completely complete in all things. Full of love, or loving, or lovable, or wealthy, or powerful. Completely omnipotent. You should look that word up if you don't know what it means. Completely complete in all things. There's only one personality like that, and that's Krishna. So that's what it means. Known as many other names, hundreds of millions of names. Hundreds of millions, because the Supreme has hundreds of millions of qualities. Jehovah, Eloi, Allah, Gopala, they're all names of the same Supreme Being. All right, one more. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani, Shama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani, Shama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani, Shama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani, Shama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. All right, let's all chant. Haribol.
guys. So I'm just going to continue on for a little bit. But before we do, please thank the young lady up there, Helen, for a beautiful dinner. And Josh?
Joel bought,
Joel.
Joel's a newcomer, he bought some sweet.
Yep.
And somebody else bought sweet
Joe.
too.
Joe making sure. Very well, thanks guys. Always like to make special mention of our hard-working cooks. Thank you. Okay, so Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Rama, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Shall we do another short one, just a slow one? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare everybody, namaste. That's it for tonight. Thank you all very much for coming. Just a reminder for everybody, the Sunday night programs will continue on without stopping right throughout the holidays, but all during the week there'll be nothing on during the week after the 18th. 18th will be the last program for weekly, but Sundays will keep going, so if you've got nothing else happening, we'll be here. And,